Welcome back to another exciting video on sequences and series. This is video 7. We will be looking at sigma notation. If you'll notice here, I have a sigma sign. A sigma is the Greek S as a capital, and so S means a sum. A sigma is telling us to add up numbers in a series. So we have n being what we call our index variable, and notice n is then used in the formula, and it will start counting from this number, the starting number, to the ending number. So in this case, we're going to start with 1 and we're going to go to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we would be adding up 3 times 1 plus 5, which is 8. 3 times 2 plus 5, which is 11. 3 times 3 plus 5, which is 14. And 3 times 4 plus 5, which is 17. So we would be adding up 8 plus 11 plus 14 plus 17. And of course, 8 and 11 is 19, 29, 33, 40, 50 would be our sum. Some textbooks, because computer fonts use subscripts and superscripts, rather than writing them underneath and above, write them as subscripts and superscripts. This means the same thing. We begin with number 1, we'll end with number 4. This formula is 3n minus 9. So 3 times 1 is 3, minus 9 is negative 6. 3 times 2 is 6, minus 9 is negative 3. 3 times 3 minus 9 is 0. 3 times 4 is 12, minus 9 is 3. So this is the list of numbers we would be adding up, and that comes out to be negative 6. I will show you several other examples just so that you become familiar with using sigma notation. Here are 3 examples that I'll do quickly for you. You can slow them down if you need to. The first one this would be 6 times 1 is 6 minus 11 would be negative 5. 6 times 2 is 12, minus 11 is 1. 6 times 3 is 18, minus 11 is 7. 6 times 4 is 24, minus 11 is 13. 6 times 5 is 30, minus 11 is 19. And now I've reached 5, which is my ending number. Add these up. 9, 12, 19, 20 minus 5 is 15. Carry 1, 2, 3. 35. Check my math. Here's another one. N equals 2 to 5. Notice that we do not have to start with 1. We can start with any number, as long as it's a counting number. In this case, I have n squared minus 8n plus 1. If I put in a 2, 2 squared minus 8 times 2 plus 1, that's 4 minus 16 plus 1. So 5 minus 16 is negative 11. Then we go to 3. 3 squared minus 24 plus 1. 9 minus 24 plus 1 is negative 14. Then we'll go to 4. 4 squared minus 8 times 4 is 32 plus 1. So this is 16 minus 32 plus 1. 16 minus 3 is negative 16 plus 1 is negative 15. And then finally we have 5 squared minus 8 times 5, which is 40, plus 1. 5 squared is 25, minus 40 is negative 15, plus 1 is negative 14. And now when we add these up, we'll get negative 28 and negative 26 and negative 28, which is negative 54. Notice that I added up numbers that I could add quickly. The last example is an interesting one because we can actually add up what is called an infinite series. Here's an example. Notice we're starting at 1 and going to infinity. And we're going to use the formula 8 over 10 to the nth power. So when 10 is 1, it's 8 tenths. When it's 2, it's 8 hundredths. When it's 3, it's 8 thousandths. When it's 4, it's 8 10,000ths. I think you can see the pattern. When we add those together, we get 0.88888 forever, and we recognize that as the fraction 8/9. So we actually added up an infinite number of values and got a number 8/9. Have fun doing your assignment. I hope that this is the last video from this section. I hope that you find them useful. Look at them over and over.